Brought to you by StationHouseCoffee.com and InspiredDisorder.com/Prime.
What you manifest in your mind, you can bring to reality.
The Ultimate Movie Championship, episode 57 from IDP 317. This is the show where Keith Spurlock and myself sit down. We're given two movies at random, and then we fight and argue over which of those two movies we think is better and should be added to the top, or at least be added to our ultimate movie list. We're trying to rank movies, trying to create our ultimate movie list of movies, and this is where this is where the rubber hits the road. This is where things get made. This is how it gets made, and this is what happens when two dudes argue over movies, and it's really fun. So check it out right now.
Going through our top 100, we've rated over 1,000 movies.
Like 1,600 or something?
It's a lot for sure. So we're starting off here, Robocop versus Conair. And this is the original Robocop, 1987, versus the original Conair and the only Conair, 1997. I gotta go.
I know where you're gonna go.
Oh, I know you know where I'm gonna go.
Because you've stated that you don't like Robocop.
I have stated that, but there's things that Robocop could beat on this list, for sure. Conair's not one of those things, but there's for sure movies we've come across that, especially Mood, too.
Dead or Alive, You're Coming With Me.
But Conair's like one of the few Michael Bay movies. It's got like a weird, crazy cast.
It's an insane cast
for the type of movie it is. But yeah, I gotta go Conair. I mean, there's so many reasons for Conair. You know,
this is a hard one for me.
Well, I can respect that.
I mean, nowhere in Conair does anyone do coke off a girl's tits. A lot more graphic murder scenes in RoboCop.
I don't know. Yeah, but
the dad from that '70s show, Clarence Bonniger. I still got to go Conair, but
yeah,
damn it.
I mean,
I was weighing it out.
Like,
that was a tough one for me.
If it was Transformers versus RoboCop, I'm going RoboCop.
Dude, if it's fucking Transformers versus,
I know, but I'm saying it could beat
this balloon. This balloon beats Transformers.
I know, but sadly, balloons never come up. Although Up could come up, there's balloons in that.
True.
So
40-year-old virgin
versus E.T. 40-year-old virgin versus E.T. These are different movies.
Yes, very much.
This is like my mood could sway because I don't feel bad about not choosing one of these movies over the other generally.
Yeah.
So my mood could sway, and right now my mood, I'd go 40-year-old virgin over E.T.
I'm with you on that.
But E.T.'s like...
E.T.'s a classic, but you know what?
I mean, but 40-year-old virgin's a classic comedy.
It is, but I mean...
Which is a different
I've just got no huge affinity for E.T.
I don't either.
I watched it in the theater as a kid, like when they re-released it a couple years. Like I was probably only like 8.
Right.
When they just pull a movie back into the theater or whatever. Like, it's E.T. again.
Yeah.
And so I went and saw it. And I remember like my mom crying her eyes out during it. And me being a kid being like, it's just a movie.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. The fuck is that? So anyway, yeah, E.T.
Even though E.T.
I probably watched E.T.
E.T.'s in the Star Wars universe, or his species is, so there's that.
That's true. Well, he was like an Easter egg in a couple Star Wars scenes.
Well, in like one shot in the Senate.
Yeah. Yeah,
40-year-old virgin. Kelly Clarkson.
Boobs feel like
A bag of sand.
Lethal Weapon 2 versus There's Something About Mary.
There's Something About Mary.
Yeah. Agree. Oh, shit. Well, I guess we're just going to have to go again with Conair.
I guess.
I don't know how
Robocop versus Conair again.
I had to see something real quick. Oh, well. I don't know what that means. So we have Forrest Gump versus Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith.
Forrest Gump?
I thought we've... Oh,
It's top 100.
yeah, I know, but I thought I've marked it as we haven't seen it yet, but I don't think I can. Yeah, whenever it comes up, because I haven't seen the whole thing. I've just seen like
You've seen enough of it.
parts of it. Yeah, it's dog shit. Forrest Gump. Boom, boom, boom. Ghostbusters, the original versus Speed,
The original.
the original. Whoa. Pop quiz, hop shot.
I like that Ghostbusters poster.
Yeah, it's cool. It's like illustrated, fucking, but Russian or something.
I don't know if that's even Russian. That looks like...
I don't know. Ghostbusters.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Although I do enjoy Speed. It is a fun action movie. Oh shit! Office Space versus Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I have to go Office Space. For
Yeah.
sure.
It's our number one for a reason, but
Yeah.
Fear and Loathing.
Fear and Loathing.
God damn it. I know I like it more than you, but
Yeah. Minority Report versus The Goonies.
The Goonies.
Yeah. Although
And I love
Report's
Minority Report.
bomb. Zombieland
Really pushing RoboCop
versus
against...
Robocop. I mean, but this
Conair's
is...
been the most close to being beaten.
Yeah,
because Zombieland's better than
Zombieland's
Conair.
Zombieland's so much fun. Twinkies, man. Oh shit! Mow. The Deer Hunter versus the Fast and the Furious.
The OG.
The first one.
The Deer Hunter.
I gotta go the Deer Hunter, even though it's like I'd probably throw on Fast and the Furious. It's like I don't need to be depressed. And Deer Hunter's long. Goodwill Hunting versus Team America World Police.
Team America.
Team America World Police.
Fuck yeah.
Durka. Fuck yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Shit. Oh shit.
There you go.
Oh shit. Office Space versus Fight Club. Oh shit. Now I gotta say, this is the closest. This is like, there's never been a movie that's come up against Office Space that's even like gotten close to being like, oh maybe. And then Fight Club shows up, which is
It's a really good
one
movie.
of my most, I mean, both of these movies are like seriously on my top 5 out of everything.
Came out the year we graduated.
I was working at the movie theater. I read a bunch of Chuck Palahniuk's books from this. I can't read Fight Club, the book, because it's like out of sequence and there's shit that's not in the movie. And it's like, I can't do this because I've seen the movie so many times. Man, I kind of got to go Fight Club.
Listen, Office Space is a great movie.
I mean, it's like,
But I think we've kind of put it up on a pedestal since it's been our number
hasn't
one.
had anything this
Since
close.
it's been our number one, though.
Yeah, but it hasn't. There's not been this competition.
But Fight Club's a better
This
movie.
is the best matchup Office Space has gotten.
I just read an article the other day about like someone just read or rewatched Fight Club and was like, "Let's be honest, Fight Club sucks." And I was like,
That's
I read
fine.
the whole thing, and then they always like link their Twitter. So
Let's
I'm
be
like,
honest.
I'm like, let me find out what this person
They're just
also
trying to,
thinks.
like-
and it's a bunch of like,
Oh, I'm
I hate this.
They're like
I
a
hate
troll.
that.
They're
But
just like they're
yeah.
based on like pissing people off.
Yeah.
Oh, let's be honest. Office Space sucks. Like that's next month.
Yeah.
Like all right, it's just like okay, you're just gonna shit on everybody. It's like, oh, okay, well,
I mean, it's fine to not like shit other people like.
for sure.
But
to say that, like, because it's very culturally relevant. Both of these movies are, like, as far as like geek culture and just our age group. These are huge films, and both have similar themes to them as well. Wow, Fight Club. What a matchup. E.T. versus Blade, the original Blade. And I think we've seen this E.T. poster before, and I do enjoy it.
I'm going to go E.T. on this one.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. I mean, I'm not out of the Blade series, the first one's the best, but
I like Blade.
yeah, it's not.
And even though I have no affinity for E.T., like I said, it still beats
Still better
Blade.
than Blade, yeah. Ghostbusters, the original.
Really recycling a lot in this top 100.
Well, this top 100.
I'm saying that
I know.
it seemed like the same 12 movies.
Yeah. But we had an epic matchup just now
We did.
that changed the course of our list,
It did.
potentially.
Potentially.
So Ghostbusters, the original, versus Speed, the original.
Ghostbusters.
for sure. Top Gun versus the Iron Gun, Iron Man.
It's kind of a fun matchup.
Yeah. I think I gotta go Top Gun on this one.
I
Yeah.
love Top Gun, but I gotta go Iron Man.
Really?
Yep.
Like, it's not the best out of the Marvels. It's
No,
good though.
but it
was kind
it
of the first to
started
kick it off. Yeah.
It started the. I mean, don't get me. They had already made a Hulk movie, but
Top Gun started off Tom Cruise riding motorcycles in movies.
which he graduated to sprinting in movies.
No, he still does the motorcycle thing. Like, in every movie, he's on a motorcycle, it seems like. Highway through. Wait, is that
The
Days of
Danger
Thunder?
Zone, yeah. No, it's Top Gun. Shout out to Kenny
Are we
Loggins.
going to the
We're
judges
going to the
on
judges
this?
on this one. Iron Man versus Top Gun. Top Chef.
Top Gun was a fun video game.
It was a really fun Nintendo video game.
Your mom's house thing of Top Dog was a great use of the Top Gun logo.
Listen, I love Top Gun. Val Kilmer, fucking the dude from Revenge of the Nerds, as Goose. R.I.P. Goose.
And then also in that one Doctor show back in the day.
ER.
That's it. All right, let's see what the judges say.
Top Gun versus Iron Man.
This is going to be interesting.
Yeah, this could go either way.
Yeah. Top Gun comes in at 55%.
Holy shit.
This is way lower than I thought.
Devastating. 83 is what I would.
Yeah.
Fuck you, critics. What was wrong with Top Gun? Was it the homoerotic volleyball scene?
Yeah. Versus
Iron Man. 2008.
This is going to be
94. Wow.
I mean, that was a close one.
Oh, did you hear the Jordan Peele? We talked about this off camera, but his movie Get Out got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, or at least it was hovering there for a minute.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. The only other movie that I've heard of that was getting 100% until one critic who was factored into that whole shit was Toy Story 3. Was like 100%.
That is a sweet Boogie Nights poster. I've never seen that one.
Yeah. So yeah, Boogie Nights versus Star Wars.
The OG.
The
A New
original
Hope.
Star Wars, yeah. Bro. Look good, feel good. I mean, shit, bro. I gotta go Boogie Nights.
That's not the Force.
I know. Well, it's kind of the Force. It's a force. It's a weird matchup.
It is a weird matchup.
Boogie Nights is a great movie.
Fucking awesome
Star
movie.
Wars is a culturally relevant movie, but
I'll be honest, Star Wars
not the best out of the trilogy.
My least favorite of the trilogy,
That's what I'm
and
saying.
it might be because it came out before we were born.
Although,
even though the rest of them came out during our lifetime,
maybe it's just not. It's very basic. The thing about this one is that Rogue One makes this one way better. Like this movie with Rogue One is a 10 versus this movie is only like a 5. Like this movie
but
is
out
like,
of respect for what it created.
No, because out of the franchise, it's not the best.
No.
They've done better with it. Yes, it started it, but we're not comparing franchises right now. Boogie Nights didn't like start a franchise, and we're going like, what started the better franchise?
Well, I don't think you could start a franchise after you tell that story.
Oh, you probably could.
Who
It would
else?
just be super difficult.
But do you just like do one about Roller Girl and then one about
so many characters, man.
Don Cheadle's
Just
character?
do spin-offs galore. I'm just saying, man, it's a weird matchup, and I
haven't seen Boogie Nights in a long time, but I remember like everyone in it. I remember.
Here's the thing. We've seen the newest Star Wars. Not the newest. We've seen that Star Wars recently.
Yes.
We see where we just saw it after Rogue One.
Yes.
We watched it. It's
Because you almost have to watch it right
exactly,
after Rogue One.
because Rogue One makes that movie better.
Rogue One
but I still
stops,
don't think
and this picks up 2 hours later.
if Rogue One and this Star Wars were one movie going up against Boogie Nights, I would say that the Star Wars wins. But just based on that movie, out of the franchise, it's one of the weaker ones out of the original, but still light years above all the prequels.
Any Star Wars fan watching this, like, fuck you! But
I'm
no,
sorry,
I agree.
Star Wars
I'm a
fan.
huge Star Wars fan.
I know.
And
This is a weird match. That's what I'm saying. It's a weird matchup. I mean, yeah.
I'm all right with Boogie Nights.
And I really like that the
Yeah,
poster's awesome.
I've been just
staring at that butt
glued
crack,
to that
like-
thing. Like,
He has like suspenders connecting to nothing.
yeah,
So we're going Boogie Nights.
I guess.
All right. I'm good with it. There's shit happens. Shit shuffles. Wow, the never-ending story. I enjoy that poster. Versus Spaceballs, which is very Star Wars-esque.
This is a tough one for me too.
Yeah. I would almost have to go, not to like just be anti-Star Wars shit. Not that I am. But the first never-ending story is the only never-ending story I like.
Yeah,
I mean, the second one's all right.
it's
I was a
alright,
kid,
but it's like
it's what are we doing? I didn't know Jack Black was in the third one. I don't think I've ever seen the third one.
there's a third one.
Yeah, and Jack Black was in it.
As like
I don't know. I have no idea. I didn't even know it existed, let alone him being in it. I don't know when it came out.
The second one, they changed the young
was the
kid to
kid
the
from
kid that
Sequest.
Yeah, that killed himself.
Yeah. And then Spaceballs is great, but out of like his movies,
Mel Brooks.
yeah, like
That's like my second favorite Mel Brooks
Men in
movie.
Tights is fucking epic.
I like that better than Men in Tights, even though Men in Tights
Really?
is like right there with it.
Men in Tights,
But it's got to go
I
for
like
me.
a
It's
lot
like
of them.
Blazing Saddles.
Yeah,
Then this.
yeah.
Then Men in Tights.
No.
Then like History of the World.
Well, I stack them slightly different than you, which is why Never-Ending Story. But it's only, I don't know, just this matchup. Never-Ending Story. Because it's like an original. It's not just a satire of a popular series, you know. Not that that's worse or anything, but I really like Never-Ending Story.
Who doesn't?
I don't know. People that are rooting for Spaceballs right now are shitting all over the.
I'm rooting for both of them, and I
Yeah.
have to make a decision. So
Yeah, I mean, it's
the Never-Ending
It's
Story
tough.
is
It is tough.
a bigger part of my life.
yeah. It's
Just-
it's because it's original. First off, I enjoy it a little bit more. It's a step up, and it's like
I
it's
can
like
hear
an epic tale.
I can hear the music in my head
yeah,
right now.
Yeah. With I could see the cloud scenes.
Yeah.
Everywhere,
Never ending story. Na, 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 na. All right, never ending story. For the horrible.
The Schwartz be with you. May the Schwartz be with you. Avatar versus a lower version of being an avatar, The Mask.
The Mask.
I love The Mask.
I do too.
Avatar was gorgeous.
Beautiful. Blah. I never revisited it. Didn't care.
Yeah, it was
Saw it
always
once.
on.
I've seen Mask probably 25 times.
Yeah, when I was a kid. I haven't revisited it in forever.
Stanley Ipkiss. That's his name in the movie.
Right. But then it, like, went to shit, that franchise.
Well, it shouldn't have been a franchise. They were just like, here, Jamie Kennedy, try to do something with this.
A lot of shit shouldn't be franchises. It'd
Well,
be
they're
interesting
they're
to
making
see,
26 avatars at once
by
right
the
now.
time by the time we're in our 40s, we'll be able to see what the next Avatar movies look like. Yeah, Avatar was basically Dances with Wolves or
Fern Gully.
I heard. Yeah, The Mask. I'll go with that. Somebody stop me! It had so many good catchphrases in that one.
So, how do I get the Silence of the Lambs poster
Right.
into my life?
Let me just show the people how good that Silence of the Lambs poster looks. Versus motherfucker.
I still think
Ocean's 12.
It would be awesome if you just screen grab everything and print it into a poster.
It would not look good.
I know.
That's super
I understand.
low resolution,
I know.
I get-
We had this conversation. You explained it to me.
I know.
But I'm still saying I wish that was a.
I wish.
But then
a lot
I'd
of
then
things
I'd have
too.
100 posters and be like, what do I do with these things?
Yeah.
'Cause every time we play this-
to like saying, I wish I could find out where that's sold online would be a way more realistic wish.
I'd have to look.
Yeah, I know.
Silence of the Lambs versus Ocean's 12.
It's a very classic sequel. Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
1,000 times over.
I cut my hand.
Just
I cut
like-
my hand.
There's a scene where a prisoner, throws cum in her face. Iron Man, which I don't.
That's an epic fucking poster too.
Yeah. Is that so? That's
half
the end
the-
guy. Yeah. Oh yeah, and it's split.
Yeah.
No, that's just his face.
Or it could
Anyway.
be no, because at
just
first
his
I thought
face.
it was the original suit he made in a cave on the other side.
No, that's the bad guy at the
It's
end.
the bad
That's
guy at
his,
the end,
old boss or
Yeah.
whatever. Versus Boogie Nights.
Boogie
Not
Nights.
Interesting matchups. Starship Troopers versus Out Cold. I gotta go Starship Troopers. Out Cold, I don't really remember it. I remember it being funny, but I can't remember
Out
it
Cold's
enough to say-
hilarious.
I haven't seen it
But it's
for fucking ever.
I would go Starship Troopers.
Yeah. I'm not. These are both like. What are we even rating these for?
Are these really in our top 100?
We've rated. Yeah, it's just weird how the mix is. Maybe we should do 250 or something next time. Include more. Spaceballs is back this time against Minority Report.
Minority Report.
Oh man!
Damn it, Spaceballs! Why you got to keep going up against? Minority Report already lost, so
Yeah. Silence of the Lambs versus Tropic Thunder.
ooh,
These are very high quality movies
Of
within their genre.
totally different.
Like a comedy that's so good and like you couldn't even make it. They snuck it in right before you could make some of the full retard thing would be an outrage even more
Blackface.
today, and blackface would be crazy.
Heroin addict.
Yeah. Ben Stiller
How
kind of making fun
insensitive
of
to all the
his own
opioid
career
addicts.
in a way. Yeah. Versus Silence of the Lambs, which is his top to bottom, like fucking crazy thriller. Thriller. Man. I mean, Silence of the Lambs won like a bunch of Academy Awards too, which is crazy for that kind of movie.
I'm saying Silence of the Lambs. Like Tropic Thunder is an awesome comedy.
Yeah.
But if someone gave me make a top 10 list, which one of these would you be all right with being on your top 10 list?
Like I'd put Tropic Thunder just below.
It's 11. It's 11, and Silence of the Lambs would probably be 10. They're close, but as a movie, I don't know. Maybe I'm just in that mood tonight, but Silence of the Lambs.
Good with that. It would be interesting if they put what they're ranked at on our list.
Yeah.
And that would probably fuck with us. Like, well, we know this is lower on our list.
So it can afford to, it can afford to lose to this guy, but this one can't afford to.
Yeah. So Gremlins, and I think that's a Gremlins 2 poster.
No, it's not.
We're back. Why would that be something on the first poster?
That is true, but Spike is...
And that guy's the main guy in the second one. When they take over the mall?
Spike's the character in the first one.
Yeah, but there's a Mohawk dude in the second one, too.
Isn't he the one
like
that
the
ends up
main
taking
guy.
the smart shit? Makes them all articulate. I can't remember it. Versus Spaceballs
but
again.
This is a good matchup for Spaceballs, I think.
I'm going Spaceballs on this
that's what
one.
I'm saying. Me too.
I love the Gremlins, but not as much as Spaceballs. So
yeah.
I mean, I don't understand your rules for the Mogwai anyway.
I do enjoy. I loved Gizmo. I had a Gizmo little stuffed animal.
You know who voiced Gizmo?
Andy Serkis.
No.
He doesn't do voices.
Howie Mandel.
Oh, okay. I see that because it's like Bobby with a mute Bobby.
And people don't remember Bobby's World.
Dude, I used to wake up
I love that shit as a kid.
early just to watch that shit.
Bobby's World, kids.
Yep, that's before Howie started wearing latex gloves everywhere.
Well,
and
he
pounding
used
everything.
to fucking
Kinda
put one
weird.
over his head and blow it up with his nose. That was like one of his original
Yeah,
comedy
but he
acts.
became like an outward germaphobe
crazy
guy.
germaphobe.
Yeah. So next up
Fist
again,
bump. Fist bump.
Yeah, that's whatever. Conair versus the Silence of the Lambs.
A lot of recycling.
Well, you know, it's top 100. They tried to give us some low of the 100, and we're like, what the fuck? They're like, well, we'll stop doing that.
Silence of the Lambs again.
Yeah. I'm sure it's doing something. Oh, shit.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Anchorman, the legend of Ron Burgundy. Hey, everybody. Come see how good I look. Versus the Big Lebowski. Man. I mean, I got to go with one over the other, but I for sure want both of these to win.
I got to go to the Big Lebowski.
That's what I'm saying, too, but
I love Anchorman.
I love both of these movies.
But the Big Lebowski's a better made movie.
True.
They're not the exact
Coen
same
brothers.
type of comedies, but they're both comedies.
Oh, yeah, completely different. I mean, Anchorman is fucking... It's hilarious. It's like...
I love Lamp.
And it took place in San Diego, which I was living in San Diego when it came out, so it's like, oh, this is like, local references.
A whale's vagina.
Yeah. Oh, you don't know how many times that was just like... It became the just vernacular of
I'm
San
sure that
Diego.
everyone in San Diego was saying it.
Yeah.
At one point or another said a whale's vagina.
They're just communicating in Burgundy. I
Yeah.
was Ron Burgundy for Halloween once.
I'm sure.
And I was the dude for Halloween once. Just this last...
It makes more sense.
Yeah, the Big Lebowski. God damn.
Playing with the top 100. Shit.
The Fast and the Furious versus Top Gun.
Top Gun.
Heading on the highway, going in the danger zone.
Highway to the Empire Strikes Back versus Alien.
The second one. See, that's the second one, right?
That's the second one.
Versus Alien, which is the first one.
The first one.
Empire
Strikes Back.
Yeah.
Probably the best of the Star Wars.
Yeah. I really want to rewatch the Alien series. At least most of it. But
I'm down with that. I used to.
it's just
I
been
borrowed
forever.
my buddy's box set that he had, and,
Right.
and I watched it Like I love the original too.
Yeah.
Third one's all right. Fourth one's terrible.
Zombieland versus Stand By Me.
This is tough.
For me, not as much tough.
Stand By Me still stands up, I guess. That stands the test of time. It stands by me.
So that's the thing. I haven't seen it recently, so I'm sure it does. It's a classic
Stephen
movie.
King wrote Stand By Me.
There's been some shitty Stephen King movies, so that doesn't.
But
it's definitely a classic film.
But
I just haven't seen it in a long time.
He's written a lot of films that aren't horror. Like everyone thinks Stephen King's the horror guy.
I like his non-horror movies more than his, because I'm not a big horror guy. So like Green Mile is great.
Dude, Shawshank.
Shawshank. Stand By Me is a classic, but it's just I haven't seen Stand By Me since I was a kid, so I haven't seen it recently. So it's not fresh in my brain.
True.
Versus Zombieland came out more recently. I've seen it a bunch of times since it came out. And it's a fun movie that I love to watch.
I'd say Stand By Me is a better movie.
Yeah. It's like classical good movie versus popcorn, bubblegum good movie.
It's like a pop movie. It's like pop zombie.
But out of that, it's like one of the pop movies that I enjoy. Because there's a lot of them that are like, you can go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I agree. But it's 100% pop zombie.
Yeah.
But Woody
even out of the
Harrelson's
zombie
great in
movies,
it.
It's great. Oh, fucking yeah. It's
the other kid, what's his?
Well,
that's Jesse Eisenberg. I forgot.
Fucking
Emma Stone,
Bill Murray.
Bill Murray with it's a quick cameo.
Bill Murray plays a very important part in this. What happens in this story?
Yes,
and it's funny.
It is,
and he's Bill Murray. I get that Stand By Me, classically a better film.
It's a better film, but I'll go Zombieland. Just on pure enjoyment.
All right, cool. Happy Gilmore versus Beetlejuice.
So much yes on this Beetlejuice poster too. Shit.
Yeah, it's like thinner. It's like totally looks more Japanese style, just because it's like thinner and stretched out.
You gonna make it over there, Hiccups?
Yeah. Well, it's burps, but I'm just squeezing them out as I turn.
Happy Gilmore versus Beetlejuice. I gotta go Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
That's an easy one. Happy Gilmore's fun, but it's not that great.
Yeah. Oh shit.
It's the whitest poster ever on this one.
Return of the Jedi versus Big Fish.
Return of the Jedi.
Return of the Jedi is... Which one is that one?
It's the third one.
The third one.
Ewoks and shit.
Yeah. Versus my favorite...
Tim Burton.
And only... one of the few... although we just had a Tim Burton film.
Yeah.
Man.
Not hard for me.
Yeah. I'm not turned on either, but... it's very difficult. Yeah, I'll go Star Wars for sure. It wasn't super easy. Ooh.
Let's just kick Robocop while it's down.
Robocop, the original, versus The Sixth Sense.
The Sixth Sense.
Yeah.
God damn you, Shamalama Dong.
Oh, man.
Two more.
Yeah. Silence of the Lambs versus Beetlejuice. Silence of the Lambs.
Damn it.
Last one. Pulp Fiction.
Oh, shit.
What the fuck? It's like, oh, we'll throw you this one. Pulp Fiction versus Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. The first Guy Ritchie film.
That we liked. Or
No, I think that was his first one.
Well, it's a great movie. It is super
versus
indie style. Versus maybe one of the best.
I don't know. It's not. It's. I mean, Tarantino rarely makes shit, so it's so hard to rate his movies.
Well, he rarely makes movies, so he rarely makes shit. Lately,
doesn't. There's still.
What's
a lot
he make?
Of
One every
that
5 years? Maybe.
Yeah, but there's still directors that don't work a lot because they just make dog shit movies.
What do you think Tarantino's worst film is?
And he writes all of his films, which most directors just.
He's also written films for other people.
Yeah.
He wrote.
What'd you ask?
Natural Born Killers.
Yeah.
What is your favorite or least favorite Tarantino movie? What's the shittiest one he directed?
Let's pull up. I don't want to just go off my memory here. I mean, Four Rooms, but he didn't direct.
Yeah,
it was 4 directors.
He directed like fucking 20 minutes of that, maybe.
No, it was like 4 directors. He directed one of the segments,
and that ended up being about 20 minutes.
Yeah. Let's see here. Director. Let's see here. So there's Hateful Eight, Django
Which I haven't
Unchained,
seen yet.
Hateful Eight? It's
Yeah.
good. I think I have it on iTunes. Kill Bill, Inglourious Basterds, Death Proof, blah, blah, blah. Don't care. Jackie Brown, 4 Rooms, Pulp Fiction, Reservoir Dogs. So that's pretty much it for the ones that he's directed.
Yeah.
Man.
Worst one.
I mean, what did I say? I said 4 Rooms. I mean, 4 Rooms, his segment that he directed in 4 Rooms is about as large as I'd still say 4 Rooms. Yeah. The Grindhouse Death Proof, maybe the next one, I guess.
I go. Well, he
But I
did
like
Death
that.
Proof. He just did a segment.
Yeah, Death Proof. Well, and he did some of the trailers.
In
and shit, but yeah,
Grindhouse,
it's part of
but yeah.
Grindhouse. Yeah. But Death Proof would probably be his second, but I still really like that for what it was.
I almost want to take 4 Rooms out of it because he didn't direct the whole thing.
I mean, Grindhouse technically is those 2 movies together with the trailers in the middle.
No,
was
because the other one's...
I know, but that's the same
Wait,
thing as 4 Rooms is like
Death Proof, and what was the second one?
Death Proof and fucking Exploding Aliens.
Planet Terror.
Planet Terror, yeah. Robert Rodriguez directed one of the segments of 4 Rooms too.
Yeah.
I enjoy 4 Rooms as a whole.
Yeah,
but his segment in that was, I didn't, I mean, it was the one where it's like they're at a party and it's like, we'll cut how much to cut your finger off or whatever.
Yeah.
It was good. I mean, he does everything that's good, but it's, I don't know. Everything's
I'd have
great.
to go Death Proof was my least favorite, and it's still a great movie.
It's, I mean, for what it's doing, what it's trying to do, to be that kind of style and just be an epic, like this crazy car chase action movie, it hits on what it was trying to do. That's not necessarily targets I like to watch,
Yeah.
But it was interesting to see. And like the experience, I watched Grindhouse in the theater, so I went and saw the first one was...
Did they give you an
Planet
intermission?
Terror. No. It was the fake trailers between were kind of an intermission, I guess, but there wasn't that. The Hateful Eight, there was an intermission. Well, I think at some screenings there was an intermission, but there's definitely a break in the movie. But yeah, it was crazy going to watch Grindhouse because even the Machete, there was the trailers were fucking amazing, the fake trailers, and then a lot of them became movies too. But yeah, so anyway, back to Pulp Fiction versus Lock, Stock, and Smoking Barrels. Pulp Fiction. But even Lock, Stock, and Smoking Barrels would beat, on his list, it would beat Death Proof. It would beat 4 Rooms.
Yeah.
But that's probably it.
It might beat his episodes of CSI.
Yeah, it might beat Sin City, depending
That's
on my
crazy that he just like in 2005 was like, I'll do a couple. He did a Jimmy Kimmel live.
Yeah, he did some weird
for
TV
one
shit.
episode. And then he did 2 episodes of CSI. It was hilarious.
All right, so that's it. Everybody go check out our flick chart list, flickchart.com.
Let's check out the top 20 because I know shit had to get
IDP.
shaken up.
Oh, shit, we have a new king. Ooh, look at the trifecta there. All
Look
right.
at the 4.
Wow, hold on. So we have 726 movies in our top list. There's been a lot that we haven't seen. So starting off with our top 20, coming in at number 1, the new number 1 champion, dethroning Office Space, the first time in the history of the Ultimate Movie Championship. Fight Club coming in at number 1. Office Space being knocked down to number 2. The Big Lebowski coming in at number 3. Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy coming in at number 4. And number 5, Inglourious Bastards.
That's a
strong.
That's a tough.
That's
top
a strong top 5. Strong top 5.
All right, number 6 we got Jurassic Park. Number 7, The Neverending Story. Number 8, Donnie Darko. What's up, Darks? Number 9, Forrest Gump.
What's up, Gump?
And number 10, There's Something About Mary.
Ooh. Number 11, Home Alone. Number 12, Toy Story. Number 13, Team America World Police. Number 14, Good Will Hunting. How about them apples? Number 15, I'll Be Back. Terminator 2, Judgment Day.
Number 16, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Number 17, Kingsman. Number 18, Boogie Nights. So Boogie Nights did jump up. Number 19, Star Wars.
Still holding in.
Number 20, Braveheart.
Interesting. It kind of falls apart after.
I think like
top 10.
Top 10
is pretty solid.
Is pretty solid. And then
kind of
Home Alone, Toy Story can be out of there.
Yeah.
Good Will Hunting can be out of there.
Nah. Oh Brother could be out of there.
Oh Brother could be out of there.
Kingsman could be out.
Kingsman could be out.
I don't mind Boogie Nights.
I would rather see a different Star Wars than the original
for sure. We could do a franchise, and we just rate all the Star Wars movies or any other franchise. Anyway, so that's our top 20 list. Go check it out. Flickchart.com/IDP.
Make sure you support our sponsor, stationhousecoffee.com, and follow Station House Coffee on Instagram. Order yourself some amazing small batch, single origin, premium coffee brewed in Thetford Center, Vermont, and shipped directly to you. Go to stationhousecoffee.com and order yourself some coffee today. Also, get yourself 30 days free of Amazon Prime. Go through my link, inspireddisorder.com/Prime. You know all the benefits you get with Prime. You get the unlimited streaming of all their movies and TV shows and music. You get to borrow Kindle books. And, of course, when you order stuff on Amazon, it shows up as fast as it could possibly show up for free. Free shipping, free movies, free TV, free music, all kinds of free stuff for 30 days when you sign up for Amazon Prime, 30-day free trial. Use my link, inspireddisorder.com/Prime. Make sure you follow Keith Spurlock on Twitter @KeithSpurlock1. New episodes of The Ray Taylor Show come out every single day. Subscribe on IGTV, YouTube, and everywhere else podcasts are found. Binge the full week ad-free over at patreon.com/InspiredDisorder. Buy Ray Taylor Show merch over at InspiredDisorder.com and follow the show on Instagram @Ray Taylor Show. Have a great day, everybody. Peace out!